So today I took a walk in the 15th arrondissement. I tend to walk in the 15th arrondissement quite a bit. And so I took some shots and then I thought, okay, maybe I can do like a voiceover on it and put it up on the channel. So the 15th arrondissement, so what can I tell you about it? So it's in it's situated on the left bank of the Seine. Okay, so it's on the left bank and it is near it's in the south, like the southwest of Paris. It is a very big arrondissement, technically speaking. So it is one of the most populated actually in Paris. And so you have like this very vast array of buildings, a lot of Ausman buildings, and a lot of residential buildings, a lot of residential buildings, but a lot of commercial and cultural places as well. In terms of the famous places in the 15th, you have the Eiffel Tower, which is on a certain side of the 15th. I mean, most of the 15th is really very residential. Maybe some people might even find it a little bit ordinary in some parts. It's not necessarily the most touristy, in other words, but then there are other parts that are really touristy, like the Eiffel Tower, which is you know, it's where is it? It's near the Seine River, obviously, in the Champ de Mars Park. And a lot of the buildings in the 15th have really great views of the Eiffel Tower. A lot, right? You also have the Parc André-Citroën in the 15th. I didn't go there today, unfortunately, but it's very well known for its contemporary design and diverse plants, and a lot of locals can be found there, and visitors too. A lot of people go there, both tourists and locals, because there are many places in Paris where locals just don't go because it's so touristy and it's beneath their dignity. But the Parc André-Citroën, they like that park, and it's really cool. You also have the Montparnasse. I did go to Montparnasse today, and I went into the building, and I was really looking for some cookies in Hema, one of my favorite little stores, but I don't think I found anything in Hema, or I didn't. So I took a few shots of the train and because it's Montparnasse is one of the biggest train stations in Paris, basically. And Montparnasse Tower. So you have the Montparnasse Gare, the Gare Montparnasse. You also have Montparnasse Tower, and it has one of the most panoramic views of Paris from the observation deck. I didn't go there today either. You have to pay to go in. And so what else is in the 15th? You have the Musée Bourdelle, which is also very nice, like a lot of sculpture. And it's dedicated to this sculptor, in fact, called Antoine Bourdelle. So it's a very residential area, as I said, and so it's known. So it's kind of, it's not, what's the word I want to use? I want to be very careful. It's very quiet, let's put it that way. It's very quiet, and for tourists, there's some parts of it that may just not be very interesting to see, just because it's just a very, very residential area. It's not touristy, except for the part where you have Montparnasse, or you have the Tour Eiffel, something like that. And let's see. So how would I describe the area? I would say that it's kind of middle class neighborhood predominantly, except for the parts near the Tour Eiffel, which would be more sort of like upper middle class to maybe even wealthy. Most of the 15th is more sort of middle class or maybe even lower, actually. And like working class, if you will. And it's gone through a lot of urban changes, urban development over the years. A lot of new projects, like near Montparnasse, you've got this huge mall at Gaîté that's really cool, really, really cool. And yeah, it's very, very cool. The Marché Vaugirard did go down there. Okay, it's okay. So here we are at the Gare Montparnasse, and I was kind of nostalgic for taking a long distance trip. I do like taking long distance trips, actually. And if you're in Paris, this is where you go and go to Bordeaux and Chartres and Nantes and places like that from this particular station. And what else can I tell you about Tour Montparnasse or the 15th arrondissement? Well, like I said, in terms of tourist attractions in this area, I mean, you have the park, right? You have the Parc André-Citroën. You've got the Eiffel Tower, obviously. You've got the Musée Bourdelle, which is a really nice sculpture museum that many people don't probably know about, like tourists. You've got the observation deck at Montparnasse Tower, right? You have got lots of shopping opportunities on Rue du Commerce, which is a very lively shopping street, where you have lots of boutiques and cafes and restaurants. You've got the Théâtre Montparnasse. Théâtre Montparnasse, if you like the theater. You have a lot of very cool bakeries, like local bakeries that you can get, all the traditional French pastries and stuff. Markets, lots of markets, like the Marché Convention, Marché Grenelle. These are really cool markets with, really cool, vibrant Parisian, vibes that you can get your produce and, just interact with people. And there's Porte de Versailles.